tuberculosis, such as what are the treatments, how can we prevent, and my recommendation as a pulmonologist doctor. So today, tuberculosis existed many years ago, right? And many people died from this disease, which can be inflicted from one people to another. They died because there is no cure yet before, but now we already have and we can prevent this kind of disease. So I will be going to tell you about how can we prevent tuberculosis. So number one is avoid exposing to people with tuberculosis or TB, which is commonly known as. So if you are forced to be around with the people that has TB, or if you are a nurse or a doctor that has a TB patients, you are really required to wear a mask for you to protect yourself so that you can be inflicted from TB that your patient has. And also knowing if you are at risk, especially people who loves to smoke, who loves to drink alcohol, you should really stop them because it can make your tuberculosis or TB worse. And people who live or care for someone that has TB, you should be really careful because the TB or the tuberculosis can be passed to you by your patient or someone that you care for. And not just that, but the people who love to travel and who lives at the countries with the highest rate of TB. You should really be careful and you should be aware of what are the symptoms and how can you prevent TB or tuberculosis so that you can protect yourself. And next is the need a healthy lifestyle. People who are in poor health are susceptible to the TB virus, as their disease resistance is lower than the healthy people. Get the VGC vaccination to prevent tuberculosis or TB. So there are two types of tuberculosis or TB. One is the latent TB, next is the active tuberculosis or TB. So let me tell you about the treatment first for the latent TB. One is the isoniazid iron, or also known as INH. This is the most common therapy for the latent TB patients. You typically take an isoniazid antibiotic pill daily for 9 months. And also the ribavirin. You take this antibiotic each day for 4 months. It's an option if you have side effects of the isoniazid INH. So isoniazid and ribavirin, you take both of these antibiotics once a week for 3 months under your doctor's supervision. So let's go to the treatment for the active tuberculosis or TB. So the treatment for active TB or tuberculosis is that you need to take a number of antibiotic pills for 6 to 9 months. So what are those antibiotic pills? Those are the 4 commonly medication used to treat active tuberculosis. One is the ethambutol, 2 is the isoniazid, 3 is the pyroxenamide, and the lastly is the ribavirin. Those are the antibiotic pills that are needed for you to treat your active tuberculosis. Next is the recommendation. As a doctor, I really recommend you should educate the people, because with this kind of disease, it will not be cured. If it will not be cured, then it can lead to death. So as early as you are, you need to be educated about tuberculosis. Like, what are the symptoms? How can we prevent this kind of disease? Because prevention is better than cure, as they say, right? So they should really know that this kind of disease existed for how many years. Because by educating other people, it can help to save lives. So as early as you know that the symptoms of tuberculosis is you are experiencing it, you should go to your doctor and ask for medication, so that as early as now you can be cured, and they know, and you will know the medication for you to be healthy again and prevent tuberculosis in your life. So that's all, and God bless you.
Mycobacterium tuberculosis, or commonly known as tuberculosis or TB, is a potentially infectious disease which can affect your lungs, and it can potentially affect into other diseases which can harm your body and your immune system along and leads to death. That's right. And HIV weakens the immune system so they can fight the TB virus. And the virus began depleting in the year 1993, but is still a concern. So what causes tuberculosis? The causes of tuberculosis can be spread through talking, speaking, laughing, and any mannerisms that can cause interaction between two human beings. For example, when I speak to an infected person, tiny droplets came out from his mouth and can be affected with me, which will come inside my lungs and affect my lungs and other tuberculosis can be transported or transmitted to other persons, and this infection through tiny droplets that coming out from their mouth, which can be transported to talking, speaking, and other mannerisms. So what do you know? Well, there's two types of symptoms in tuberculosis. There's the latent tuberculosis and the active tuberculosis. The latent tuberculosis isn't contagious, and it does not show any symptoms or signs that you're infected with tuberculosis, mainly because your immune system can keep the tuberculosis inside of you. It sleeps inside of you. So in active tuberculosis, it can be contagious. It can be awakened. It can be awakened through old age or through the help of AIDS. As I will mention now, AIDS is the virus that can be affected by HIV, and HIV weakens the immune system, which cannot fight the tuberculosis virus inside of you. So, what signs and symptoms does a tuberculosis infected person show? So you cough, and when you're coughing, it lasts more than 3 weeks, and you cough up blood. So when you have fever, you're tired, you're feverish, and then you have night sweats and chills, and unexplainable loss of appetite, and unintentional weight loss, and you have your chest pain whether you cough and you cough up blood, or you have pain, you have trouble breathing, or whenever you breathe, there's pain inside your chest. So make sure when you do this, when you notice these symptoms inside of you, make sure to see your doctor.
Each and everyone here knows that most people nowadays currently possess all kinds of major diseases, and it greatly affects us, especially to their valuable ones, that they get to witness their deficient physical and health situation. One of which this disease is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a potentially serious infectious disease that mainly affects your lungs. The bacteria that cause tuberculosis are spread from one person to another through tiny droplets released into the air through coughs and sneeze. See how it can easily affect anyone. With just a little cough from an infectious person can destroy anyone's life. With just a little tiny piece of bacteria floating around the oxygen can harm anyone's life. And oxygen that is essential and significant to us as humans and as living creatures that occupies this only habitable planet inside the whole solar system, which we call Earth. Imagine a large quantity of bacteria that causes tuberculosis spreading and floating throughout the atmosphere. It will certainly lead to a disaster to all life inside the Earth. With this, where will we go? Where will we find a place that is considered as home? That is the reason why it is our duty and responsibility to find ways to be able to prevent tuberculosis. It is our duty to find possible treatments on this disease. All actions can be a big help as a supporting in preventing it. Even small and simple actions can certainly give a huge contribution in preventing it. When you feel you have symptoms of tuberculosis, proceed to a doctor immediately to confirm. When you possess tuberculosis, be sure to follow his prescriptions to avoid spreading it, such as by always covering your mouth with a tissue when you sneeze or cough, always take prescribed medicine by doctors, and washing your hands after coughing or sneeze. We all know that it is near impossible to prevent it, but that is not an excuse as to lead us not to take actions. Actions that may help to prevent someone's life to be taken. Actions that may prevent someone to witness their valuable ones dying from tuberculosis. Actions that are certainly begins with us. Thank you.
Hello everyone, boys and girls of all ages. First, let me ask you this question. So what comes in your mind when you hear the word TB? I bet some of you think that TB stands for tobacco. But in this session, TB stands for tuberculosis. Nowadays, the biggest disease today is not leprosy or tuberculosis, but the biggest disease today is a feeling of being unwanted by someone. And tuberculosis is a disease caused by the bacteria called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. And when I hear that tuberculosis is caused by bacteria that spread from person to person through a microscopic droplet released through air, it happened when someone laughs, it happened when someone coughs and speaks, sneeze, and speak. When I hear this, I remember when my dad and mom always thought that laughter is the best thing to say, which I guess was why several of us has died because of tuberculosis. One time, as I was walking around the city, there is this one girl who always coughed, and I was totally annoyed to her, which I said to her, sorry, you have a tuberculosis, but please stop coughing. And back when I was in high school, my grandfather has suffered and survived tuberculosis. When he coughed, there is a blood with it, and it really scares me. That is why when I have a fever and when I cough and when I see a blood with it, I easily get paranoid. And I told myself I will die because I have TB. And I immediately told my mom. But I learned that tuberculosis can be cured and prevented. I remember when I hear this one girl talking to her friends saying that I have TB pictures of TB. And I was like, huh? She has a TB pictures of TB? But you know what? I quickly grabbed my phone and then search TB pictures of TB. So that's how weird I am. And I found out that TB disease can be cured and prevented using special drug
that kill TB germs. But take note, TB germs are strong. We can also prevent having a TB by knowing its symptoms and by being aware of our own health. And lastly, the most important is to know what are the causes of every changes happening in our own body. Therefore, if you have the untreated or active TB, then you should be mindful and for those people who are not suffering this kind of disease, we should be respectful to those people who are not suffering this kind of disease because this type of disease is not easy. Be like ninjas at night and vigilant.